Yo, this is Jay from Straight Smoke Gaming. In today's video, we're going to talk about a yay or nay for the recent update. So with the recent update, we got a lot of vehicles on sale from the Cato Perico DLC. But this video, we're going to specifically focus on the Annihilator Stealth. It's a helicopter. Judging by the name Stealth, I would assume that is something similar to what the Akula has. But let's get right into the video. Let's go ahead and take a look at how much it costs. So as you can see here, this is a helicopter on war stock, and obviously if you get the trade price, that's obviously going to be better, because if you have the trade price, you only got to pay $2 million. If you do not, you got to pay 2.7. So realistically, when you do all the upgrades and stuff, you will probably go over $3 million when you're all done upgrading this. And since we know how to get the trade price, we'll tell you that. To get the trade price, you're going to have to do the Cato Perico heist and use the Annihilator Stealth as your approach vehicle. As you can see there in the top left corner, that is what it is saying. So obviously, if you're going to buy this, we recommend do the trade price, do what you got to do, get for the trade price, because $700K, that's a lot of money. Obviously, save your money. Don't spend more money if you don't have to. So now, taking a look at what kind of upgrades it has. Obviously, it's got the armor, it's got the engine, it's got the handling. That's all your personal preference of what you want. Same with livery and respray. But as you can see there, I see no countermeasures, and I see a secondary weapon, which means you do have a minigun, and you do have some sort of missile. So it's looking like you got barrage or homing missiles. So you do have that, but when you go back, there is no bombs, no countermeasures at all. So that's already a knock to it. Obviously, if you're going to be in an air vehicle, you want some sort of countermeasures to counter the Mark II chodes, so that sucks. But now, we're going to go ahead and do a missile test, see how many missiles it takes. I'm going to be in the Annihilator Stealth. Haas is going to be on a Mark II. He's basically just going to fire missiles at me until I blow up. Whether that's 1, whether that's 10, we're going to see. So, basically, once I go up in the air, he's going to go ahead and fire, and there it is. It blows up 1 missile. So this thing literally has no protection at all, which is disgustingly stupid for how much it cost. That is horrible by Rockstar. Now, we're going to go ahead and see how accurate the missiles are. Obviously, if you have a barrage, the accuracy is going to be on you. If you have a homing missile, you assume it's an automatic lock-on, it's an automatic hit, right? I mean, that's what a homing missile is. So we're going to go ahead, do a homing missile test. I'm going to be in the Annihilator. Haas is going to be in the Mark II. He's basically just going to be flying around using countermeasures, all that, trying to dodge my missiles at all costs. So as you can see there, he hits the chaff, so that allows him to get away from me. And I'm trying to lock on here. And I finally get a lock on, and now it's time to just start spraying. I mean, obviously, since I'm not higher up in the air, it is a little bit harder to control. So that's why I am struggling to fly this thing. But that does not make a difference. I mean, with a homing missile, it should automatically lock on. And I have the lock on, but none of these missiles are hitting. So the homing missiles suck. I mean, just like most helicopters, homing missiles. So, I mean, there's really no benefit to having homing missiles. I would obviously go barrage. Now, we're going to talk about something a little bit cool, like I was talking about with the stealth mode. So as you can see there, Haas is in the Annihilator Stealth, and we have the 2 weapons there. You look down on the map, he's on my map. But once he goes into stealth mode, he is off the map. So this is really similar in the aspect of the Akula, being able to hide off the radar. But also, just like the Akula, you do not have any access to any missiles, any machine guns. So that is a downside of being in stealth. I mean, if that was the case, it would probably be game-breaking, because you could sneak up on people and kill them easily. So that's kind of needed. But yeah, when it comes to that, it's the same aspect as the Akula. It's got a stealth mode. You can sneak up on people. You can use it to get out of bad situations where you're getting tired of getting killed. So that might help you. But other than that, that's really one of the only positives it has. Now, another cool feature, if you remember from the beginning, we were talking about the prices of the helicopter and all that. They talk about rappelling from it. So as you can see there, this is what we're doing. I was too high, so there is a limit. You cannot be that high to rappel. But as you can see, I have Haas go down, and I am in the back. And you will see the rope drop right there. And then after the rope drops all the way, you will see me rappel from the helicopter. Now, this is a cool feature. Is it worth, like, does this help justify the price for it? No, not at all. It's really just cool. I really don't know how much more you would use that other than to have fun with your friends. I really don't know how important that really is. So now you're going to go ahead and do the speed test. So we got Haas in the only other stealth helicopter in the game, the Akula. I'm going to be in the Annihilator Stealth. We're going to do a CEO point-to-point from the military base all the way down to the airport. So I sped up this clip just not to bore you guys. I mean, if you guys watched the Akula, yay or nay, which that'll be linked in the description. If you haven't, go ahead and check that out. But we know the Akula is really not that fast. So let's see how this goes. So from the start, I mean, they're pretty close, neck and neck. I mean, there's really no one pulling away. But then the further we get, as you can see, Haas in the Akula pulls away from me and the Annihilator Stealth. And he's going to end up winning, I think, as you can tell by this. He's going to win convincingly. So it's looking like this helicopter is slow, has no defense, no countermeasures, and the offense sucks. All it really has, from what I could see, is a cool repelling effect and a stealth mode. As you can see there, I lost nowhere near the ground. I was nowhere near the finish, so this helicopter is really slow. So with that all being said, we are going to go ahead and lean with a nay on this vehicle. Do not waste your money on this. Here at the channel, we will go as far to say, pay the full price. If you want a stealth helicopter, pay the full price for the Akula. I mean, this thing has no protection. It can't even take multiple missiles. The Akula can at least take more than one. They both have stealth modes. Both of their missiles suck, but I mean, if you want a helicopter that goes into stealth, this is not it. I mean, sure, you can go stealth, but that doesn't mean they won't lock onto you still. And when they lock onto you, you're only going to be able to survive, not even survive one missile. You'll die on the first impact. So the helicopter is a waste. Do not buy the Annihilator Stealth. This is literally maybe the worst helicopter you could buy off Warstock for weaponized helicopters. I mean, really no point in having this. If you enjoyed, please remember to like and sub for more Madden, GTA, and Red Dead content. Also remember to check the description for the Akula yay or nay and the weekly update. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.